Three news stories for you. Firstly, NINGO, International Non-Government Organization, which was suspended from working in Ethiopia 5 months ago, has been allowed to restart its work. It has been allowed to resume its operations. The NGO was accused of spreading misinformation 5 months ago. Secondly, a drone strike is being reported near Shire town of Tigray. What was the target? How accurate was the drone strike? And last review, Jeffrey Feltman, US envoy to the Horn of Africa, who was appointed to resolve Tigray conflict, is reportedly set to resign at the end of this month. Jeffrey Feltman is traveling to Ethiopia tomorrow. But just an hour ago, Reuters broke this story, this news story. Reuters says that Jeffrey Feltman is due to step down at the end of this month, January. We'll have a detailed look at Jeffrey Feltman's contribution toward the resolution of Tigray conflict. Firstly, viewers, Norwegian Refugee Council NRC is an NGO which was working in Tigray. This NGO and two others were suspended 5 months ago. They were accused of spreading misinformation, disseminating fake information, and employing foreign nationals without approval from Ethiopian government. The operations of this organization NRC remained suspended in Ethiopia in Tigray for around 5 months. Today, reportedly, Ethiopian government has allowed this NGO to restart its work. So NRC is due to resume its humanitarian operations in Tigray, other parts of Ethiopia in coming days. It seems that relation between Ethiopian government and aid agencies, Ethiopian government and US relations are improving with the withdrawal of Tigray Defense Force from Amhara and Afar regions. Secondly, viewers, Shire town of Tigray, where a drone strike is being reported. Reportedly, a place close to Shire was targeted. Actually, a vehicle was targeted in that place. Name of the place is Chilme, viewers. Chilme is a small village close to Shire town. And here a vehicle, a private vehicle was targeted in the drone strike. Have a look at these pictures. You can see that this vehicle was targeted in the drone strike. How precise was the drone strike? Front part and left part of this vehicle seems damaged. So drone strike was accurate, but not entirely accurate. That is why what we are hearing is that people who were in the car, none of them has been killed so far, luckily. Driver is injured, but so far no casualty has been confirmed by the persons who are reporting this incident. So drone strike was accurate in terms of hitting the target, but it could not precisely hit the target in the vehicle. Question is, who was the target? The vehicle seems to be a civilian vehicle. Was there a military vehicle or some other vehicle nearby which was missed by the drone, and this civilian vehicle was caught in the drone strike? Or this vehicle was the target and people traveling in this vehicle were actual targets, but they remained safe? We don't know, viewers. As usual, Ethiopian government is not issuing any statements. It conducts drone strikes, but it never tells us what was the target in the drone strikes. Tigray obviously would say that civilians were targeted because this is a civilian vehicle. We'll try to update you about the target in the vehicle or close to the vehicle, but so far no statement from Ethiopian government as usual, and Tigray-backed news sources say that civilians were the target and they were injured. Lastly, viewers, Jeffrey Feltman, US envoy to the Horn of Africa, who was appointed to resolve Tigray conflict and other conflicts in the Horn of Africa, is due to step down. He is traveling to Ethiopia tomorrow, viewers, and some top-level meetings are expected in Ethiopia tomorrow between Jeffrey Feltman and Ethiopian government officials. But Reuters just an hour ago broke this news. Reuters says that at the end of this month, January, Jeffrey Feltman will step down from his position as US envoy to the Horn of Africa. Feltman was appointed in April by Joe Biden government to resolve basically Tigray conflict, but he miserably failed, we can say that. He could not deliver. Tigray war was in Tigray in April when he was appointed as the head, as the US envoy. Then the war spread into Amhara, Afar, and Tigray fighters challenged Addis Ababa. Now once again, fighting is back into Tigray on border, Tigray, Amhara, Tigray, Afar border area. So he could not deliver, there is no doubt about that. But it's not due to Jeffrey Feltman's personal opinions, his personal decisions that the US could not deliver in terms of finding a solution to Ethiopian conflict. US policy about Ethiopia needs a change. US takes a position which it cannot maintain. US has lost its influence in Ethiopia, no doubt about that. Jeffrey Feltman could not deliver. He could not deliver in Sudan as well, where we know that for the past 2.5 months, unrest is going on. Protesters are out on the streets of Sudan. PM Hamdok has resigned. Burhan is not stepping back. Feltman met with Hamdok and Burhan in October, I think. And hours after his meeting, Al-Burhan staged a coup. So he seems to be very insignificant in the ongoing conflicts in the Horn of Africa. US has become insignificant in these ongoing conflicts in Sudan, in Ethiopia. Maybe that is why he's stepping down, and reportedly outgoing US ambassador to Turkey is going to be appointed as the new US envoy to the Horn of Africa. I'll update you in coming videos about that. Thanks for watching.